Hey guys, MP Carlson here. Welcome back to another weekly cycle podcast. First one of the new year now, so that's good. I'm going to carry on with these now. Try and get them out every Sunday if I can. So for this one, I really don't have a topic in mind at all, actually. There's nothing I particularly want to explain in great detail or anything like that. So I think this one's going to be a bit more relaxed. I'm just going to basically just talk. How are you? How are you guys? You all good? I hope you're having a good day. Having a good new year so far. I hope nothing's gone wrong already in the first... Oh wait, what day will this actually come out? Alright, well this will come out on the 8th. I'm actually recording it on Thursday, the 5th. But yeah, I hope nothing's gone wrong so far. I don't really know what to talk about. Well, there are a few things I want to just say. The Madgascar YTP. It is very, very close to being done now. Right now, I'm actually working on the final scene. Not actually the final scene in the video, but one of the later scenes in the video that I purposely left till last because I knew it was going to be very complicated to do. Which I think will be good, because the rest of the video is a bit more laid back and calm. I think it would be good to have just one scene that's kind of really over the top, which is you'll see what I mean when the video comes out. And when the video comes out, I don't know exactly when, but it will definitely be in the next few days. I can assure you that. In fact, chances are by the time you're listening to this, whether you're listening to this on Sunday or Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, chances are it's done because I'm that close to finishing it that I could easily get it done in the next couple of days. But I'm not sure how much time I'm going to actually have to do it. I've got some time today and I'll probably have some time tomorrow, but I won't really have much time over the weekend. So I don't know exactly when I want to get it out because I usually don't. It used to be that I pretty much just uploaded videos as soon as they were done, but now I kind of tend to just leave them for a little bit. For a couple of reasons. One, because I want to just like go over it and make sure I didn't miss anything, I didn't make any small mistakes or anything like that, and just to like take a bit of time to just calm down and just view it as a whole thing and think, yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. I think I can put that out there now. And the second reason is because I don't really like having too many videos coming out too close to each other. I don't really want to have two videos in one day. I think the only time I did have two videos in one day was the last YouTube poop I made, which was back in the start of July. Yeah, it's been a long time. When I put out Philip But Gamers Epic Mars Quest on the same day as Employment uploaded the full Schoolhouse Rock collab, and so I put out my entry for that 8 is an awesome number on the same day. Yeah, I don't really like having two videos out on one day because then it kind of, I don't know, it kind of feels like they compete a bit. I mean, obviously, if I uploaded like the Madgascar YTP today on the same day as this podcast, obviously the Madgascar YTP is going to get so much more attention than this. But I feel like when you upload two videos on one day, then one of them might get lost to some people because chances are people aren't really going to expect you to upload two videos on one day unless you already are known to upload two videos on one day. I don't like doing that, and I don't want to start doing that either. But, you know, the only reason that bothers me is because I know that there are people on this channel, probably people who are listening to this right now, who actually like listening to these podcasts and they enjoy them and they want to, you know, hear the next one when it comes out. And if I upload the Madgascar YTP today, then they might not get a chance to find this video. So, you know, that's basically my reasoning behind that. But chances are, by the time you're listening to this, it is absolutely 100% finished. But I'm probably not going to get it out till, I don't know, Wednesday? Maybe Wednesday. Oh, no, let's do Tuesday. There's no point in putting it off for another day. Madgascar YTP, Tuesday. Tuesday the 10th? Yeah, Tuesday the 10th. So, yeah, it's coming out. It's coming out in the next 2 days. So, look forward to that. I'm just ordering you to look forward to it. You have to look forward to it, otherwise you've betrayed me. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I've done so far in Madgascar YTP. I've kind of just spent most of this morning kind of just going back over the scenes I've done and adding in a few things that I forgot to add or I just felt like it needed a bit more. Because the thing about this video is that it's, I don't know if simplistic is the best word to describe it. I think that's how I described it before, but I don't know. It's calmer than some of my other videos. It's not going to be like Mashed Bandicoot, Five Nights at Foster's. I mean, it's gonna kind of have the same style because, you know, that's just my style. That's just how I do it. I can't really control what my mind creates. You know, that's just my style. It's just evolved into that. But I've tried to kind of just do a bit more of like less organization for the whole thing and kind of just do it basically. But yeah, it's more simplistic. It's not really more simplistic. It's more calmer. That's what I said. It's calmer than some of my other videos, which you'll probably notice. Well, actually, you might not notice at all. You might think it's exactly the same. It's not slower paced, and it's not like less edited. Well, actually, some bits are a bit less edited, but I think it's just. I think the best way to describe it is that it's not as in your face as some of my other videos like Mash Bandicoot or Crustacean or even like Ripto's Races or something like that. It's just, yeah, I mean, some of you might not even notice that. Some of you might prefer that. Some of you might not like it that much. Some of you might prefer the other versions like Mash Bandicoot where everything's kind of going on at once and you kind of have to really pay attention to it. But I tried to make this video a bit, I don't know, maybe like just a bit easier to watch, I suppose. Because I think when you've got too many edits going on all at the same time, then the jokes don't quite hit you as hard. I mean, you can admire it. You can like say, oh yeah, that was a good video. That was a well done video. That was well edited, well put together video. But I think this video is actually gonna. I mean, I don't want to seem egotistical and like big headed or anything, but I think this video is actually going to make you laugh like out loud, because I think when it's a bit calmer and a bit more simplistic, then the jokes hit you that much harder. When you've got so much going on, you know, people will really appreciate it. I mean, I'm not saying like my videos, I'm saying like all YouTube poops basically. This is like how I've seen videos done before, that you can really appreciate well done editing, but I don't know if the jokes would hit you as hard as if the video was just a bit more laid back and simplistic. I think something like if you compare something like Awful Fawful and like Mobro Studios, if you watch their videos, you can really admire and appreciate all the effort put into them. But then if you watch something like Cartoon Lovers YouTube Poops or Barney is Perverted, then I think those are the videos that are actually going to make you laugh out loud properly, because those are the videos that are they're more simplistic, and so when there's jokes, they hit you that much harder. I think that's my understanding of it. I might be getting that completely wrong, and it might be different for some people, but that's how I see it. So I think this video is going to kind of be more in the second category. I mean, it's still going to be, you know, edited in the same way that I edit some of my other videos. It's not like I've done any lazy editing in this. In fact, some of it has taken ages. It's been really kind of annoying, the amount of time that some of the edits in this video have taken. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. Some of you might see it as a kind of different style. Some of you might see it as exactly the same. But I think I think most of you are gonna really like it either way. And not just because it's been so long, because I think the sheer fact that it's been about 6 months. So yeah, literally just over 6 months since the last YouTube poop. I think just because it's been so long that people are just gonna like the video anyway, because it's just been so long since I've made a YouTube poop. You know, again, I'm not trying to sound like big-headed or anything. It's difficult to kind of find a balance, because I'm like, I want to appreciate the praise that you guys give me, but I don't want to just get it and say, yeah, I know I'm great or anything like that. Because, you know, I got a comment a few days ago, I think, where I think I just replied to someone, or I loved their comment or something with the new comment features. I really like those comment features, by the way. And they just replied and said, oh my god, he loved my comment. I've been like noticed by a big YouTuber. And I was like, I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm really not a big YouTuber. I mean, I'm not even a big YouTuber in terms of YouTube poop. I suppose maybe I am in terms of YouTube poop, because I've got over 10,000, which is, I don't know if that's big for a YouTube pooper, but, you know, if you compare it to someone like Trudemark or Cartoon Lover, even though he doesn't do YouTube poops anymore, especially like Emplemon or CS188, then they've got like, you know, 5, 8, 10 times as many subscribers as I do. Anyway, I kind of went on a tangent there, but I don't really know what to say to praise anymore. Like, when I get positive comments, you know, what do I say? Do I say thank you? I think I should just say thank you. You know, that's nice enough, but I don't want to just reply to every single comment saying thank you, because then it kind of doesn't seem like I mean it anymore. Which is why I really like the new comment features. I really like the love thing, the love in a comment, because that's really good. Because then if I because it tells people that the creator of the video has read your comment, which is something that you don't often get. You don't really know if the creator has actually read the comment you've left on their video. So that's why I really like that, because if you don't have time to reply or you don't have anything to say in reply, then you can just click that heart button and then they know that you've seen their comment. It's great. And I also really like the pin thing. I haven't really used that much. I've used it on some of my newer videos a bit, but you know, I'm sure I'll find a good way to use that. I think it's mostly for things like either things like information, like you could actually write a comment like saying, hey guys, there's something you should know about this video, blah 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 blah, and then you can pin your own comment, and then people will see that, and then they won't be like asking questions or stuff in the comments because that would be the first comment they see. But you can also do it for like other people's comments as well, which is good. So you can like say, you can pin someone's comment and then that will be the first comment that everyone sees, and then they're like, oh, okay, so this is basically what people think of this video. This is basically what people are getting from this video. Stuff like that. So yeah, it's good. I really like the new comment features. I think that is a definite step in the right direction. One tiny problem, which I think should be implemented, is that you should be able to do them on your dashboard comment page. I mean, your Creator Studio comment page. Because you know, in the Creator Studio, in the community bit, in fact, I'm going to go on it right now. If you go on the community bit, then the first one on the list is comments. And you can look through all the recent comments you've got, all from all your different videos, which is good. But you can't do any of the pins or love things from there. So, you know, I think that would be a good improvement. So, yeah, if you can do that from there, because I'm always on this. I'm always on the comments page. It's very rare that I would actually go into one of my videos and then scroll down to the comments of that specific video. I usually just do it all from the Creator Studio because it's just much easier, but then I can't do the pins and the love things from there, which is kind of annoying. Speaking of comments, thank you so much for the nice comments on the recent video on Wednesday. The gaming video. Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. Yeah, I'm glad that I finally got a gaming video out on the channel. And when I put that out, I was like, I have absolutely no idea how people are going to react to this. I really don't know. Because it's something quite different. I mean, it's still kind of similar to some of the other videos I made on the channel, but this is something like really different for the channel. And I really don't know if people are going to like it, because this is the kind of thing that people could either love or they could absolutely despise. Honestly, to my surprise, most of you really loved it, which was really good, because I did put a lot of effort into trying to make it an enjoyable experience. I didn't want to just... I knew ages ago, and I've probably said about it in like some of my earlier WCPs or something like that, that when I wanted to start the gaming videos, I knew I wanted it to be edited. I didn't want them to be just, me in the top right corner or the top left corner. In fact, it doesn't even have a face cam in this video. But I didn't want it just to be, me talking over a normal playthrough, and then it's just like there's no cuts or anything like that. I wanted it to be a fast-paced, heavily edited thing. Not really heavily edited. I was thinking it was going to be more edited than it actually turned out to be, but I think I liked the way it turned out. And you guys really liked it, which is really good. And in fact, I'm going to go through some of the comments that I've got now. I've probably, bear in mind I'm recording this on Thursday, so if you've posted a comment on that video since Thursday at like the middle of the day Thursday, then I'm probably not going to see it right now. But let's just go through some of them. Let's see. Oh well, okay, that probably wasn't the best one to start off with. Benjamilian said, "Sigh, I'm going to miss those YTPs of yours." To which I replied, "Why? There's going to be one like next week." See, there's still people getting things like that wrong. People still thinking that like I've quit YouTube poop forever or something like that. Which, if you just watched at least like 10 seconds of any update video, you would know that's not the case. Creation Realm says, "Nice one, I'm glad you're expanding your stuff. Basically, I like that you're getting more variety, like how PewDiePie started to appeal to me again. What can I say? I love sarcasm and irony." I honestly like some of PewDiePie's videos now. I didn't used to watch him at all, but now I kind of watch some of his newer videos. Some of the videos, like not the Let's Plays, the other videos, those ones I actually enjoy more, which is weird because that's kind of an unpopular opinion. A lot of people prefer the Let's Plays and don't want him to do all this other stuff. But then again, that's kind of the same as what I'm doing. I just want to do some new stuff. And chances are there are going to be some people who will actually prefer the new stuff. It hasn't happened yet, as far as I can tell. I haven't got any single comment and someone said, like, I actually prefer this to your YouTube poops or anything like that. And I don't expect people to, or anything like that, but, you know, that's just what I was thinking. Austin Stone says, this was pretty enjoyable editing. I like how you made it obvious that it was your own style shining through, while also adding generic sound effects that enhanced my viewing experience.
I mean, where's correspondicity?
Curlitron Prime says pretty good. Cowrin says please do more. Adam Nickham says, wait, this isn't a YouTuber poop. Triggered. For real though, this is cool. Dan Dragon 01 says, I like very much. Mr. Sadface says, play the complete saga, you loser. Epic Dude 13 says, please for the love of God do more funnest gameplay in years. I literally freaked out. Oh yeah, this was it. I loved this comment, and then he said, I literally freaked out when you loved my comment, lol, crossing off big YouTuber, noticing me off my bucket list. And that was when I was like, no, I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm just a normal person. I'm just making some videos. It's not like I don't read these comments. Why would I not read the comments? It's not like I get a lot. I mean, I get a lot, but, you know, I don't get too many that I can't be bothered to read them or anything like that. XX Sick Plays Gaming XX says, oh god, this was the best thing ever. The Shotgun Gamer says, holy crap, I've had this game for 10, soon to be 11 years, and I never knew the hat dispenser at 1:30 existed. Yeah, you know, I actually didn't notice that the first time playing through. It's just one of those weird things that you discover. I have no idea why it's there. Why does it give you a hat? What's the point of that? Batspam 101 says, those were one of my first games ever. That was in reply to the Shotgun Gamer. Mr. Man 617 said, like it, would like to see a Spyro playthrough too. I might do that. I don't know if I do a proper playthrough, but, you know, like I said in the What 2017 Will Bring podcast I did at the end of 2016, I have got like a pretty big list of videos of like games that I want to do for videos, and some of them will be Let's Plays kind of like that was. Some of them will be kind of a bit more organized and a bit more kind of me giving my thoughts a bit more, as opposed to just like messing around having fun, which, you know, I'm not saying either one is better. I really like just doing stupid stuff, like with me and my sister, when we just play games. It's just so much fun because we're both absolute idiots, and we just go into the game and we just do whatever we want. We don't know what's going on. Aloof Bystander says, oh snap, I remember playing the Lego Star Wars games back then. Skeletal Mushroom says, is that some dank Wall-E music I hear? And I said, yep. Destroyer Jamie said, to be honest, I thought there was a young boy with you at first. Yeah, I told my sister last night that I got a few comments on the video saying a lot of people thought that you were a boy, you were my brother. And she was like, oh no, why? Why do people think that? And she was like saying, oh, you know, I hate how my voice sounds, and then, you know, I have a horrible laugh. And I was like, no, you don't. You have a very normal voice. You know, I used to hate my voice when I did my first Q&A. I don't even dare to go back and watch that Q&A anymore because it's so bad. You know, not even just the voice, but some of the things I say, just the way I talk is just horrible. And now I'm very, very comfortable with my voice, which is, you know, it's one of those things that you need to do enough, and then you're just comfortable with your own voice, and then you don't really care if people don't like your voice anymore because you know it's fine. Man of Imperium says, oh god, I remember playing this with my older brother so many years ago. I was pretty much your brother in the video. Good times. Yeah, it was my sister. What I said to her was that, you know, you don't sound like a boy, like you have a deep voice. You sound like a young boy whose voice hasn't dropped yet. You know, like how like Nancy Cartwright does the voice of Bart, because a woman's voice can imitate a boy's voice whose voice hasn't dropped yet. It's kind of like that. But, you know, she's what? She's 18. She's a girl and she's 18. She's not a boy who's like 6. Scott's Warrior 95 says, one word, nostalgia. Houndcake says, no way, bro. I have this game for the Nintendo DS. Bonus fact, I found my DS under an old shirt last week. I hadn't charged it in 5 years, but it still had battery left. Okay, interesting little tidbit there. Alex9000 says, great vid, mate. LP are always improved by YTP editing. Also, Undertale music. Yeah, I did use a bit of Undertale music. It's just because I was thinking, okay, well, I want to put some music on here. What music do I have saved? And I have, like, the entire Undertale soundtrack saved in a folder. Grump fan Smoky Quartz Productions says, So far, I'm highly impressed. Good job. Thank you. Jabmaster says Lego Star Wars 2 was really difficult for me and I still haven't beat it. I'm pretty sure I've beat it. I had it on PSP a few years ago. And that's why I wanted to get it on PS2, because I remember it being a good game and I wanted to do multiplayer on it, and you can't do multiplayer on a PSP. So I got it for the PS2, but it's been such a long time since I played that, I really don't remember that much of it. But I know I did beat it, all 3 episodes. Quijibo says, this place is better than I expected. The October Scarf says, oh snap, unsub, which I originally had pinned and loved. Destroyer Jamie says, I think you also might have started a new trend. I shall call it Let's Poop. And then I said, if anyone started that, I think Emblem did with Meme Fortress. Bimbly Gimbly replied to that and said, yep, your style of gaming videos are what I might do if I do gaming videos. And then I put a comment up there saying, guys, just to let you know, it's my sister, not my brother. And then Silent Gamer said, I didn't think that was brother. She sounded like a girl to me. So, yeah, thank you all for the nice response to that. I'm really glad that a lot of people liked it. And yes, there will be more. I'm definitely going to do more of those. In fact, when we recorded that, we recorded it must have been about 2.5 hours of us playing that game non-stop. With obviously the one you just saw, a lot of that was cut. A lot of stuff was cut out of that video. I kind of just cherry-picked the best bits from it. That's kind of what I want to do with that. I don't want it to seem like it's a whole walkthrough of the game or anything like that. I want it just to be just the fun stuff, just the stupid stuff in there. But yeah, I managed to condense that down into about 11 minutes or so. But, I've still got enough left. I've still got enough footage left that I've already recorded to fill a whole nother part. So I can definitely do a second episode of that before we actually need to go back into the game and record more. So yeah, that's fine. I think the second episode will actually be better than the first, because from what I've been watching of it, I actually was laughing at a lot of the second part. Some of the stuff that I haven't shown you yet. But you will see it, and I think that part will actually be better. I think it will actually be funnier, because there was some really funny stuff in the second part. So I don't know when I'm going to get on to doing that, but it'll be soon enough, I guess. I don't want to go and do it straight away. I've still got a few things I want to do before that. Well, first of all, I want to get the Madgascar YTP out, but that's pretty much, chances are that's done, of course, by the time you're listening to this. I think once the Madgascar YTP is done, I think I might just go straight into working a bit more on the tennis round 3 with Jimmy Davis. I think I might just go straight into that, because it has been quite a while now since he uploaded round 2. And I know he said, take your time with it. I took my time with it, and, and I was like, yeah, I will take my time with it. But I have taken quite a long time. It has been quite a while since round 2. So I do want to get into round 3, because I have got a load of good ideas for round 3, and I'm really looking forward to putting them all together. I've done a bit of it already, but I think I'm just going to work on that for a bit now. And maybe at the same time I'll do a bit... maybe I'll start another cam comp, I think, because it has been a while since the first cam comp. And, like I've said before, I think the future cam comps will be better than the first one. The first one was it was kind of monotonous. It went on for ages. It was a very long video, and I think a lot of it was just edits for the sake of edits. And I don't like that. I don't like edits for the sake of edits. It's stupid. I'd rather think of more creative ideas with some of the footage I've got, and then put that together in a new cam comp. And the new cam comps, they'll be more frequent, and they'll be shorter. So they won't. The first episode was kind of like the pilot, I guess, and it was a really long pilot. The next ones are going to be slightly different, more creative editing, I think, and I'm still going to keep the still shots in there. I know a couple of you said that you didn't really like some of the still boring unedited shots, but I want to keep some of them in there, because I think that's kind of one of the things that I like doing about the cam comps, is that it's kind of got a bit of a mixture of there's these edits and things, which is essentially making a YouTube poop out of footage I've got. But then I also want some of the stuff which is just like saying, hey, look at this nice shot that I filmed. Look at this view from here, stuff like that. I still want to keep some of that stuff in there. So yeah, I don't know what's coming next for the channel. other than the Madgascar YTP. I don't know what's coming after that. Probably after the Madgascar YTP, there's going to be another one of these podcasts before there's anything else, unless I can come up with some kind of small video to do in the meantime. But yeah, then there'll be the tennis round 3, or maybe the second camp comp. I don't know. One of those two will come next. And I've got a few other things. You know, I've pretty much talked a lot in the last podcast I did, the end of the year podcast, about the videos that I've got planned to do for this year. I'm going to do a lot this year, basically. A lot. A hell of a lot. And I'm still working on the Jacksepticeye animation in the background, just doing a small little bit every couple of days or so. So that's coming along. I'm not like really focusing on that. That's kind of just a thing going on in the background. But eventually I will get on to just really focusing, knuckling down and doing that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. Thank you guys for being here again. Thank you for listening to another one of these podcasts. I still do enjoy doing these, and I'm glad that some of you still enjoy watching these. I mean, I obviously know that, you know, these definitely aren't the biggest thing on the channel, and a lot of people just think, why are you doing this? Why are you doing these podcasts? Can't you just upload something, like some actual content? And I'm like, yeah, I know, but I still like doing these, and I know some people still do like listening to these, so I'm going to keep doing them. And I know it's kind of annoying that they're more frequent than any other video on the channel, but, you know, I think they just can just be a nice break from some of the things on the channel. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. So I hope you're having a good weekend or weekday or whatever time it is you're watching this. I hope you're having a good new year so far, and I hope you enjoy the Madgascar YTP whenever it comes out. It's probably going to be Tuesday at 3 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time. So that is, I don't know, you'll have to work out what that is in your time zone. I look forward to it. I hope you look forward to it. See you then. So thanks for watching, and I will see you when I see you. No, wait, that's not what it is. It's not I'll see you when I see you. What was it I said before? Oh, it was I don't know when I'll see you, but I'll see you then. I just realised that I've kind of created my own outro. I don't like that. I'm not going to say that anymore. Or maybe I will. I don't know. If that's not I'm not having an outro. I don't want an outro. I'm not saying that's my outro. I'm just going to go now. I think the best way to finish this is just to say bye and then click. Bye.